having a great day wherever you are joining us from. You may have noticed that the area looks a little different, and that's because, like I said yesterday, I went up to the school and got Elliot's big tanks. So now he will be joining us on all of our videos. Can you see him? He's right there. He's right there. He's hanging out. So we will have, for sure, Elliot and Miss Beasley videos from now on. So hopefully you guys took up my challenge from yesterday and you complimented somebody that you are grateful for. Before we start what we're going to talk about today, let's do our check-in. And hopefully maybe your check-in's a little bit higher because you can remember that good feeling that you got when you gave somebody a compliment. So on 1 to 10, how you feeling? Thumbs up or thumbs down or in the middle? How you feeling? So I think I'm feeling like a 7 today. I feel like I've kind of made this area my permanent classroom, because it feels like that's what's gonna happen, at least until we come back next year. So I'm feeling settled, and I think honestly, guys, that would be a big advice I give for all of you. Find a place that you can feel like a permanent classroom, even if it's small, just so you have a little less of the uncertainty. Because not having a place that you know is yours probably is, even if you don't realize it, adding to your stress. So I do have my permanent set up now. And maybe I'll show you guys it in another video. So my challenge for you guys today is going to be another compliment challenge, but there's going to be a twist. And I'll tell you, this challenge, historically speaking, with all the kids I've done it with, it's the more challenging compliment. Because, you know, even though it might be harder than you thought to give someone else a compliment, you know what's even harder? Is giving yourself a compliment. So my challenge for you is that you are going to write down or draw, if I didn't even think about that, if writing's not your thing and you want to draw yourself a compliment, that'd be great. Or ask a friend that's in your same house, because we are social distancing. So one of your family members or someone's who's in the house with you, you could tell them what the compliment is and ask them to write it for you. So you're going to think about a compliment that you would give yourself, and I'm going to super challenge. And that's what I do with my afternoon group. They know about super challenges. That means when you've already done the regular challenge and you want to give yourself an extra challenge, you can give yourself a super challenge. So my super challenge is that I want you to give 2 kinds of compliments. I want you to give yourself an inside compliment and an outside compliment. Now I'm going to tell you the outside compliment. Oh gosh, I just dropped something. The outside compliment can sometimes be a lot easier to give for some people. For others, maybe not. So the outside compliment is something that you can see. So look in the mirror, and what is something you like about yourself, about how you look? For me, I really love the color of my eyes. My eyes are blue, and even though there's a lot of stuff that goes with having blue eyes, like my eyes are a lot more sensitive to light. Overall, I love the color of my eyes. I think that's probably why I like glasses, because it's like they frame like a picture. So I would compliment myself and say, Miss Beasley, you got some pretty cool eyes. So that is your outside compliment. And then your super challenge is to also give yourself an inside compliment. Inside compliments, those are the ones that nobody can see. Nobody's gonna know what your inside compliment is until they've gotten to know you. So maybe you love the way you're very loyal to your friends. Or maybe you love how you are the first one to volunteer to do something. If the teacher needs help, you're the first one with your hand up saying, I'll help, I can do it. Or maybe, let's see, what are some other inside accomplishments? Your generosity. You're very giving of yourself to others, giving your time. I know I've had some students that are very generous. Maybe it's also art. Maybe you love how artistic you are. You love the way you draw. For me, honestly, guys, this is a little bit bragging, and it feels weird. It feels unnatural, like you should not brag about yourself. But this is the time to do it. So for me, my inside compliment is that I really love the way I build relationships with my students. I've always thought that that was one of my biggest gifts as a teacher, is building relationships with kids, which is probably why this is very hard, not being able to be with you guys every day and build those relationships. So either take on the challenge or take on the super challenge and give yourself a compliment today, because you deserve it. So in just a moment, let's get our high fives ready. Say goodbye to Elliot before we leave. Say bye, Elliot. And in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys. Give yourself a compliment. You're amazing.